Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of Warships. Today it's one of my replays and I'm in the Atlanta. At tier 7, US cruiser. I'm on the map north, it's a tier 8 standard battle with 2 subs in the carrier. Hooray! Speaking of subs, so there is a sub already on this flank. I earlier briefly raided it, so it just dived and I did 300 damage to it. And now my friend has briefly spotted it, and guess what? It's diving again, and there is nothing we can do about it. Now I got my hydro running, because the sub could be launching some torpedoes, even if it doesn't ping. I'm inside the smoke screen, it's sort of obvious. Speaking of smoke, there's an enemy smoke screen that's also kind of obvious, so we know that there is a different destroyer. Well, there's an enemy destroyer about. Meanwhile, it looks like most of the big ships are on the left flank. So smoke is running out, and I might actually try something a little bit more aggressive here. So I'm already turning to push forward. And I'm just gonna go hunt this destroyer. Now, as an Atlanta, you usually don't want to be like this, right? I'm now caught fully broadside to whatever is in this area. But we haven't seen a ship in this area, despite my friend being here spotting. And basically, wait, it's 3... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, basically everything has been spotted except for one sub. So, here on this side, I'm perfectly safe because nothing's here except the destroyer and the sub. Now, perfectly safe, right? The destroyer and the sub are a threat. But I don't have to worry about showing too much broadside or getting sniped from 25 kilometers away or anything like that. Now, my radar is ready again. This Briska is trying to run, but it's being pursued by my friend in the Leningrad. And yeah, I missed. Yeah, it's still in radar range. So if it manages to drop into concealment, then I can just reacquire it. It's also running straight towards an island. If it's not gonna be careful, it's gonna run into that. There comes my radar. Now, it would be a shame if it escaped here. The destroyer has a problem, right? Well, honestly, it should have gone more towards the right, because it doesn't want to show broadside. That makes it easier to hit, and obviously stops it from fleeing it. Oh shit, there is a sub. So I'm still trying to hit the Briska, which isn't the easiest with Atlanta guns, but I also have my friends going for it. Yeah, you see, now it's forced to turn broadside, so it doesn't run into the island. If it had gone towards the right, it would have had an easier chance of escaping. No, it's staying. Now, I am pinged. There are some sub-torps, thankfully. I think I'll manage to dodge, even without doing the damage con. Now, I'm no longer visible, which is why I'm damage conning that ping. The sub obviously says it's consumable, which it can use to re-ping me, or it could just surface, but I am hoping that I can force it to possibly resurface or something here to re-ping. Because, well, there is no way for us to find it, unless, of course, my hydro is gonna pick it up now. And it does not, because I can only hydro it at 2 kilometers. So, where the sub is at this point is anyone's guess. I'm still going that direction. Oh, we get lucky. Okay. So, it turns out the sub has lingered here for too long. And now we can go and depth charge it. Now, for some reason, the sub is staying at the bottom, right? Once you are hydroed, and I'm not sure if it's using its consumable to know where we are or not, but once you are hydroed, might as well surface, right? Now it's starting to surface. I mean, it's running out of dive capacity anyway. But if it had done so earlier, it might have been able to, you know, shotgun us or something, try something. Now it's just gonna die. Because it allowed us to get close enough to use the depth charges, right? I mean, of course, if it just surfaces, we're gonna shoot it with guns, but it takes a lot longer to sink it that way. Well, you know, it's just another sub that doesn't understand the mechanics, like most of them. And yet, it's still utterly annoying. But that sub has been dealt with. Let's go push the camp. My friend is already in there. our left flank isn't doing too badly. Now, for some reason, the forces are pretty far in the back, but it doesn't matter. We are doing really well. And, yeah, we actually have 2 destroyers inside the camp. We have an Otago here backing it up. I'm now gonna go there myself, and I might even speed this up a little bit, because I don't have much range, so I need to get a lot closer to do something again. My next target might even be the North Cal if it keeps just charging in. There are 2 destroyers remaining. I do have 1 raider remaining, so maybe we can get some fun things done that way. There is no more sub, there is still the carrier. Thankfully the carrier has been so focused on the other side that this has been blessedly plane free so far. And I mean at this point, nobody is doubting the outcome of this match. Which is why we're just gonna go and open water gunboat at North Cal. Now currently the North Cal isn't looking at me well yet. That could change, because let's be honest, an Atlanta is one of the juiciest targets you can find yourself shooting at. It looks like it's looking more towards the tower. Oh no, wait, are there guns coming towards me? Yeah, seems undecided. I mean, I think it originally wanted to hunt the Otago, but then it realized that there is something even juicier about. And it failed to sink. Now the lasso is also getting interested in me. Something I'm slightly less worried about. And the destroyer is visible as well. Now first we need to take care of the North Cal. There we go. I forgot this one. Oh, it looks like the Kunipati is not actually coming around here, so those shells aren't going to hit. It's decided to stay behind the island. But my radar would be ready in case the Kunipati tries anything. And it indeed does. So I'm popping my Hydro, and now I'm gonna pop my radar. It's trying to use its smoke screen, which is actually good, because now I'm no longer visible. So all it has achieved here is smoke me up, which, you know, I'm pretty grateful for. Not that there are actually that many ships left that can shoot me. There is a Baltimore. Now the Ranger is almost in range, and for some reason it's not moving, despite part of it peeking around here. I have a feeling it will change once it's getting shot at and we lose vision. Well, maybe I should be focusing the Baltimore anyway. Then again, the carrier is just too juicy to not shoot it, especially in a battle that's so long. Oh look, I set the fire. Oh no, wait, it's a carrier, so it won't burn. Of course it won't burn. So, you know, in a closer match, right? Focusing the Baltimore would be more important, because the Baltimore is a very large friend with something as squishy as my Atlanta. So all the shots that I'm taking meanwhile at the carrier, it's kind of a waste. Well, not a waste, it's just like the Baltimore needs to sink sooner. But the battle is so won that I'm just enjoying shooting the carrier now and then. And somehow I survived, yet that's not gonna last. The carrier is coming in. Hopefully the Mars will finish me off before the carrier does. That would be a much more honorable death. And the carrier is ignoring me. Yep, okay, the carrier is ignoring the 56 hit points ship. I expected nothing less of a carrier. The Mars, on the other hand, actually is shooting me, so there is that. And down I go, but this game is basically over. The enemy is down to 45 points and 2 ships, and once some of them explode, it's gonna be a win. Which unfortunately also tells us that the carrier might survive, because the Mars dying is going to end this. Oh well, the carrier gets away. Anyway, pretty reasonable Atlanta game, I guess, overall. And despite the subs and the carriers, I actually managed to get a little bit done. So there is that. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.